Okay, YouTubers, one of the aggravations of doing video is when the wind's blowing and you don't have the proper audio equipment. It makes it rough, and now the wind's picking up again. I just did an audio test, it seemed to work, so I'm going to go ahead with this. The wind's coming from this way. Drake's-Smith Plant is off to my right here, a few miles. I'm up here in the Prescott National Forest north of Paulden, right near milepost 344. That's all the clues I'm going to give you. It's a nice quiet spot up here. There's a few people around, and nobody's been bothering me. Anyway, I've got several videos to post eventually. This one I should be able to throw out there, kind of an update. Some of my previous subscribers have seen me when I was in Quartzsite. So, I just want to give an update. Since that time, I'm now up here in the Prescott area. So what I plan to do, and I'm getting over a cold at the moment, so it's a little bit rough audio from me. And so what I plan to do is hang around here until the middle of the month, at which time I'm going to come for somebody who's going into surgery. He's a friend of a friend. So I will be camped out at his cabin in Walker. No cell coverage, no internet. I'll be going into town every so often, so I'll be primarily on the VHF. By the way, I'm thinking of having a color scheme. I like the burgundy. Developing an idea, not a uniform, but a color scheme. I'm getting away from the blue shirt and brown khaki pants of Walmart days, and I've got plenty of those pants and shirts. Anyway, I made it up to Prescott with no problem. I took the back way up through Congress, up through Yarnell. There's a memorial park I want to go see to do with the firefighters that passed away up there many years ago with a fire. And I'm kind of forced to do this now because the wind's been dying down. And anyway, so to move on. And so I made it up here with no problem. I've been camped out in this area, and I've been studying what equipment I need to make the videos easier to make. That's been the biggest problem I found, is I get okay video with the camera I have, and the audio is a big problem. I need a lapel mic. Anyway, enough of my whining. I'm making progress on getting the radios hooked up in the van. In the next coming month, house sitting, I plan to set the radios up. I have a ham operator who's going to help me with loading some equipment so I can build some shelves here and reconfigure so that I can set the radios up. So it's a slow-going process, but I'm getting there. I really don't have much to add that I can think of. I just want to make a short video, and the wind's coming up again. But I do plan to be in the Prescott area for about a month. And first part of June, is the Ham Fest. I be that in June. In the summer, I'm thinking about going up to Williams area, dispersed camping. I'll be talking about that in future videos, and then up to Flagstaff. I'm thinking about going as far as Sholu, but I'm also going to be looking at Cottonwood. My big concern is the monsoon season. I don't want to be out where I'm camping and it rains and then the road's full of mud. So another ham operator has told me about areas in Cottonwood. So I'm going to explore that. I may just hang around Cottonwood for a bit. and I haven't been to Cottonwood that often to know my way around in the camping areas. Anyway, I'm doing okay. I'm getting over this little cold, making things harder at the moment. But otherwise, I'm enjoying myself. I'm going to catch up on my reading, which I put the book away. The latest book I'm reading is called Collapse. It's about societies that collapse and why they do. And I find it very interesting and informative. I can talk about that another time in the future. Way off in the future, I have these grandiose plans of following the Oregon Trail, the Lewis and Clark Trail, operate my ham radio along the way, talk about a little history along the way. I have an interest in geology, so I'll show geologic features when appropriate. I look at this as a social and science experiment. Social in that, can one person by himself stay sane in a van, traveling around, and meet people? Scientific experiment in that it's ham radio. I'll be transmitting along the way to whomever and see how the band conditions go. One of the things I like to do is set up a 6-meter beacon on whatever appropriate software for activity. What I'd like to do is coordinate that with a known meteor shower I can see at night with radio beacons, and then apply that to the daylight hours, and just see what comes of it. So I'm going to give it a year and see where I'm at a year from now, a year in February, and see if it's something I can continue, if I want to, and what kind of support I get. I'm not doing this for fame and fortune. I'm just because I enjoy ham radio. My background is photography. I'm now learning about doing video instead of still photography. I am working on a book called Travels of the Nomadic Ham, where I will write articles, and you can tell my voice is going. Frustrating. So I have a lot of ideas, and one of my hopes is that it'd probably be up to me to do it, is write an article in QST about what I'm doing. They have a blurb. If you look in the front of their QST there, and cover sheet or whatever, they're looking for articles and people like this that are using social media and ham radio, and then I come along. So I don't know if I'll be famous after all this, but I may very well be well known. I'm kind of anxious to see how many subscribers I end up with and how many viewers I get, and if the YouTube organization ends up forcing me to become monetized. I'm not really interested in doing that, but I've got that in the back of my mind should it take place. So I've got a lot of irons in the fire, so to speak, and just kind of anxious to get things going. So that's it for now. Thank you for putting up with the video and the audio.